Hello and welcome to the 8th episode of TeenTalk with Sneha Hulkoti. In episode 7, I spoke to you about different signs of stress in teenagers, and I also said in my next video I will be talking to you about different kinds of stress. So here I am. The two major kinds of stress in teenagers are peer pressure and parental pressure. These are the causes of stress, major causes of stress in a teenager. So let's look at it, and also let's look at how they are interlinked. So talking about peer pressure, let's take an example of your child coming to you with a requirement of a cell phone, right? And specifically an iPhone. And again, to be more specific, he wants a black iPhone. Now, talking about peer pressure, unlike what most people think, peer pressure is more to do with the self-image of that particular person than the words said by his peers. Let us take this iPhone example. Maybe he wants a black iPhone because it makes him look cool in front of his friends, and not necessarily that his friends would have told him to have a black iPhone, right? So now he comes to you with that want, with that requirement. As a parent, you are okay with giving him a cell phone, but giving him an iPhone is not something that you really want right now. Now think about it. When you see it that way, what is the general response that parents have towards it? The common response is, why iPhone? Why not something else? And you actually go back into giving him a gyan or lecture based on why iPhone, the cost of it, and also the purpose that a cell phone solves. So he need not have iPhone and could have any other lower range cell phone if he really wanted a cell phone, right? So generally the approach of parents is this. Now think about it. The image that your son will have if he has a black iPhone, okay, and the image that he will have when he has a cell phone or a lower range of cell phone, they do not match. Now because your teenager is dependent on you to have cell phone, because you are the one who's going to give him the cell phone and you are not willing to give him an iPhone. So now it becomes a pressure to him, and that's called parental pressure. Though your agenda or your intention is not to pressurize him, but for him it is a pressure. So at this point, any gyan on it's okay to have any other phone and not necessarily iPhone. So such lectures will do only harm to that and does no good. So parents, when you face a situation like this, the best thing that you can do is to focus on the self-image associated with your teenager's requirement. Think about why they are asking that particular thing. Why only that is really important for them. So it's most of the time associated with the self-image and not the words that their friends or peers must have told them. So when you start seeing peer pressure from this angle, this depth, so the next time when your children come to you, your response to it will be different. So you will stop going into the lecture mode and start seeing or focusing on the self-image associated with that. So your talks, your words will not focus on iPhone, but it will focus on the self-image associated with having an iPhone. So when you put efforts on self-image, when you help your teenager have a confident self-image, he might eventually say he need not really want an iPhone. So I hope you got this. I hope you take this, implement this, the next opportunity you get. Also do let us know how it worked out for you. If you have any more questions regarding this, do ask us. We'll be more than happy to help you out. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next week.